spiritual mentor of mine from when I was a young child. Her name is Carrie Merritt, and she has always been a huge giver to the church that I grew up in, well-known giver to the church, and I think even broader than the church, just giving of her time to other aspects of the community, you know, volunteering once a week for the Vets Club, bringing food for Meals on Wheels, mentoring school-age kids, and just so many other life's works that she does out of her own spare time, along with raising her own kids and just dedicating her life to her family. It's pretty amazing.
Mine would be my grandma, because she was like a really good student whenever she's in school, and she works like all the time, and whenever she can't go to church, she's always there.
I've had a lot of role models, I guess, but someone recently that was a good friend of mine, his name is Joel Winnis, and his whole family is very religious and everything they do is centered around, you know, what God wants them to do, or what should they be doing with their life. They're always looking for what they're kind of called.
I consider him to be a rock because he comes to church, he puts his money on the plate, he supports the church, he supports the people around him. And I always hope that I do that too. And when I get older, I hope that I put my giving to the church in the front of my thinking and not in the end of my thinking.
I was in my disciple is Lisa. She is that person that she just described as her dad. She has followed her dad's footsteps. She has raised a very great family of a husband and 2 boys. And her one son is following Jesus very closely. He is in a group now that's going to be going all over the world singing. So that's really cool. And she's got her other one. He's kind of doing the rock back and forth, but he's still a very good kid. But since I have been at that church, she has been my rock. You know, and my friend.
Secretary at work, and her husband, it's both of them. He was near death and had a heart pump put in. And then last year he got his heart and had a heart transplant. And all through these years of illnesses, they never ever forgot about their faith.
But here she surprised me and she said her brother that came back from our Marine boot camp. And when he was gone, he came to Sunday school and stuff when he was young. Then he didn't really come. And when he was gone for boot camp, he went to church. He tried out different churches when he was over there. And that just warmed my heart that she picked him as an example, because like you just never know when God's gonna speak and call, and he tried different churches, and I just think that's so cool.
Outside of our church service, you know, like community services, and encouraging people to come to our church. And then the other was keeping our youth. We have a bad problem with, and they were just discussing that too with us, that confirmation comes and everything's done. They think that they don't have to, you know, that they're done for their life, you know. And some of them do wander back at you know, marriage, and some wander back after their college and their career gets going, you know, but a lot of them we just lose.
Our dream, our accumulated dream for the church is that we can just build the excitement and gain the involvement from all of the people that are supposed to be participating in the church, and just really have it be centered in all aspects of church life, not just as like a youth entity, but actually spreading it out into all areas of the church.